Here are 3 things happening on Staten Island right now that could affect home values, traffic, and what makes a neighborhood hot. If you live here, invest here, or you're thinking about making a move here, these updates aren't just interesting, they matter, because this is how a neighborhood changes. Quietly at first, and then all at once. I'm Joseph Ranola, a licensed associate broker, Staten Island native, and your inside source for what's really going on in this borough. This is Staten Island Insider, the series where I keep you ahead of the curve with real updates that actually impact your lifestyle and your real estate decisions. So let's get into it. We have 3 big shifts happening right now that could directly affect your block. Number 1 is the Tappan Park redevelopment. If you know Stapleton, you know Tappan Park. It's historic, it's central, it's a nice little square, and honestly, it's been underused or misused for years, but that's hopefully about to change. The city just opened up proposals to completely reimagine the old village hall on site. And the ideas coming in are exciting. Think food halls, outdoor community events, weekend markets, bike rentals, even co-working spaces for locals. This is New York City stuff, right? Now this might sound like a small project, but here's what this really means. Anytime you inject new energy, walkability, lifestyle attractions into a neighborhood like Stapleton, it changes the value perception. Locals start spending more time outdoors. New businesses start to move in. Home buyers start paying closer attention. It's a little more reasonable to buy, and the price per square foot starts to rise in the blocks surrounding it. So if you live near Tappan Park or even in nearby Rosebank, Clifton, Tompkinsville, keep an eye on this, because if the city gets it right, hopefully, this could be the spark that fully rebrands Stapleton as one of the most walkable, family-friendly hubs on the North Shore. Number 2, the Empire Outlets and the New York Wheel sites get a second chance. Let's be real, Empire Outlets didn't hit the way we all hoped. The New York Wheel, dead before it even began. But now it looks like there's a second chance. The city is collecting community input to redesign the entire waterfront area, and this is part of the $400 million revitalization plan. That includes the Empire Outlet site, the Wheel, and the surrounding North Shore stretch. So what's being proposed? A mix of housing, green space, open air retail, recreation zones, and public ferry access improvements. So here's why this matters to you. This isn't just a facelift, it's a long-term transformation plan. Revived retail and housing near the ferry terminal means more eyes, more visitors, more development, and ultimately more demand for nearby properties. I'm already talking to buyers who weren't even considering St. George and New Brighton a year ago. Now, they're maybe considering getting in early before the neighborhood fully flips, potentially. If you're an investor, this could be a huge opportunity, and if you're a homeowner, it's worth understanding what this means for your property value long term. Number 3, Staten Island Discovery Tours is open for business. This one might not sound like a big deal at first, but this is how neighborhood demand builds. A new company, Staten Island Discovery Tours, is now offering guided neighborhood walks, food tours, bike rides, and even pizza trails. And they're targeting one key audience: ferry riders. The goal is simple: get tourists off the ferry and actually into the neighborhoods. Places like Stapleton, Port Richmond, Rosebank, even parts of West Brighton and Tottenville. So why does this matter? Because when more people explore a neighborhood, more businesses show up. When foot traffic increases, local pride kicks in. And when neighborhoods get more visibility, they get more valuable. It's simple economics. Eyes leads to traffic, leads to demand, leads to price growth. And even if you're not a tourist kind of person, think about what this means for the area around you. The forgotten block, it might be featured in next month's walking tour. That quiet pizzeria, they might become the next viral stop on Instagram. Every small change is part of a bigger wave. So what does all of this mean for you? These aren't just fun updates, they're signals. Signals that Staten Island is changing, growing, evolving. And if you're a homeowner, investor, or just someone who cares about your neighborhood, you need to know where that change is heading before it fully arrives. Because those who understand the market early move smarter. If you want a breakdown of what these changes could mean for your block, your neighborhood, or your home's value, DM me. I'll walk you through it personally. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe. This is the kind of local insight most people don't hear until it's too late. Let's keep you ahead of the curve. Let's work.